Welcome back, everyone. We're going to be solving LeetCode 796, rotate string. So we're given two strings, s and goal, and we want to return true if and only if s can become goal after some number of shifts on s. So a shift is the moving of the leftmost character of s to the rightmost position. So what do they give us? They give us A, B, C, D, E will become B, C, D, E, A. So A goes to the end, B comes to the front. Okay, so we can we're gonna go with that. We can solve this with a DQ would be the best method. So we're gonna import from collections, import DQ. We are gonna say our array is gonna be a DQ, and what is it gonna be? It is going to be an array of it's gonna be our string turned into an array. So it'd be character for character in string. So what does this DQ give us? This DQ gives us, well, let's just print it out so you can see. So it gives us a DQ of our original string in an array form, but it gives us a access time of the front of the array in O of 1 and O of 1 at the end. So what we're going to do is we are just going to pop off from the front and then append it to the end. And that will be our shift. So we'll do it for, how many times are we going to do it? Well, we're going to do it for however long the array is. So we'll say for I in range length of whatever our array is. What do we want to do? We want to get the front value. So it'll be array.popLeft, and then what? Then we want to append it at the end. That way A will go here and then B will come to the front. So we will say array.append the value that we just popped off. Then at the end we can just return a string join of our array. So we pass one test case. What's wrong here? Let's print out our array down here instead. Oops. Help if I put it in the right position. So we get A, B, C, D, E. Then it will be after one shift. It would help if I return the correct output. So we don't just want to return the string join, we want to return if that string join is equal to the goal. After some number of shifts on S. Okay, so I think what we're going to want to do is check here if the string join of array is equal to goal, then we can return true. But if we ever exit this loop, that means we never hit the case where our string join was equal to the goal. So we should just be able to return false. This should work now. Yep, pass both test cases. We'll submit. We do pass. So what is the runtime of this? Well, we're creating a DQ, so this is going to be O of n time here. We are looping through at most every element in our array, and then we're creating a string join here. And to do this line, it's going to be O of n, so it's going to be O of n squared like. Yeah, so at worst it's going to be O of n squared, right? Because if we have to loop through the entire array to get string to get the goal before we ever figure out this line 10 here, if that ever returns true, then we've looped through everything in the array, and then we've created this however long the array is. So this whole loop is going to be O of n squared like, which is going to give us a time complexity of O of n squared. And then space is going to be O of the length of our array. There might be a better way to do this instead of just popping from the DQ and checking. Yeah, I think if we might be able to get this down to O of n by saying our goal array is going to be character for character in goal. Then we don't have to, then we can just check if our array is equal to the goal instead of having to do a string join every time. So this should give us a faster time complexity. Goal array C for C in goal. Right, and that's not going. Yeah. So I think it's returning false because we're using a DQ. Well, let's say this is also a DQ, because it might be a type error. Unmatched. What happened up here? Wrong and wrong still. Goal array. Alright, so let's get rid of this just to see. Yes, so okay, so this should work. And it does. So it does give us a faster time complexity. So instead of O of n squared, like where we had to do a string join on this line and check the string join compared to our goal, right? We can just turn our goal into an array, or a DQ in this case, and check it like that, so we don't have to do a string join every time. Now this is going to give us it gives us a faster time complexity, but it's going to give us a worse space complexity. But generally you want to optimize for speed over space in these problems, so this will be goal array dot length plus the array dot length that we're working with. So that'll be it for 796 rotate string. I hope to see you in the next one.